I would now like to invite the man whose hard work, dedication, and leadership made this evening possible. May I request Sri Ram Nehra, Regional Vice President of Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation for the New England region, to come on stage and give a vote of thanks to all those whose efforts and contributions have made this evening and the Ekal Vidyalaya movement a success in the region. Sri Ram Nehra.
Thank you, Ekalji. Namaskar. That was such an inspiring, such a touching speech. After that speech, I don't think I have to say anything except it's my privilege and it's my pleasure and it's my duty to thank everyone sitting thousands of miles away, coming out in this cold night. That shows there's a little spark in all of us, and we want to continue to help some less fortunate people in India. I must recognize some of the people who are behind this show. Lyle, who is the manager of the hotel. She set up all this, and my sincere thanks to her. The owner of this hotel, Mr. Nayan Patel, who did not charge a cent for giving these premises to us for tonight. We are very much obliged. Also, we are very thankful to Mr. Divesh Patel, who is the general manager of the hotels. I believe they have got a couple of hotels. And also Mahesh Patel, who is in between getting this premises for us tonight. Also, I would like to recognize Mr. Sal Khan of Apna Show, who brought all these cameras and the lights, and we may be able to see ourselves sometime on TV or YouTube. Thank you very much, Sal Khan, for your presence. You will be very happy to know that we are getting very energetic young blood in Ekal Vidyalaya. I've been trying to recruit people like you saw today, but I've been very fortunate that among us we have Samita Kabra. Please, Samita Kabra, if you would stand up. Atul Kabra, Hemant and Kavi, Sapra. These are the youngsters who have joined Ekal Vidyalaya for last 3 or 4 months, and they asked me that I can go to Hawaii or to Himalayas, anywhere I wish, and they will see that the Ekal Vidyalaya takes its deep roots. Also, I will be failing in my duty if I don't recognize you. Without you, there would not be any show. I do thank you most sincerely for coming over here and encouraging us to keep up this good work. And I did get some checks. One check is for $1,000 anonymous. The person doesn't want me to name, but he's among us. Then there is $501 by Dr. Satya Mitra and his wife Seema. $501. And then I got another check for $250 from Neelam and Balbir. $250. Thank you so much. $350 from Ashwani Madan, who served the good food today. He donated $365. And also Mr. Mahesh Patel, who got this hall, $365. Yes, well, we have a gem, but he's not present over here. One, Mr. Arun Agrawal, gave us $2,000 to cover the expenses for these evenings, all the expenses we enough for the food and all that. I would just leave you with one thought. that Ekal Vidyalaya can't do anything without you. If there is any time you are serious to end the suffering of these tribal people, the tribal children, there is no better time than now. There is no need for these sufferings, unnecessary suffering. They have the very meager living, and over here, just cost of one coke can eliminate their suffering. So please, spread the word of Ekal Vidyalaya, and we assure you we won't let you down. We will do our best. Ekal Vidyalaya is the largest educational charity, NGO charity organization in the whole world. Let's have an applause, that in your country, Ekal Vidyalaya is the largest NGO in education. So please spread the word of Ekal Vidyalaya and do support the cause. It's a very noble cause. As Dr. Mitra was saying, we believe that Kanyadan is the biggest dan. That's what we say. But in our Shastras, they say that Vidyadan is the biggest dan. Saraswati also, when gives you Vidya, nobody can take it from you. Thank you so much. Shubhratri, and we hope to see you.
I have a couple of words.
Anji, sure. Yeah. And if anybody has a question, want to ask me a question, please, most welcome. And just last January, we were in India looking at these schools, and I have some very personal experiences. If somebody wants to know about those, I will be happy to. We are getting late, but I can stay here all night. But with you.
Thank you. I just want to make some clarification to Dr. Mitra's definition of a professor. Because I'm one of them. A professor is someone who knows everything about one thing and something about everything. That's the definition of a professor. But more than that, I'm a teacher. And teaching is one of the noblest professions. One should really do as much as one could to make sure everybody gets education. But one thing I really need to emphasize, that in olden times, Gurukul was a good definition because there was only one religion. Now in this modern age, we have to have secular education. And from this concentration just on Gurukul, that kind of a little too narrow a definition of education. So it should not be like a madrasa, which is very popular in some parts. Yes. So that's my only request, that it should be a lot broader than that. And those students who get just 5 years of education, what do they do next? And I'm all for it, good effort and all that, but make it a broader issue, then I'll really enjoy it. And I support as much as I can, because in our own village, we built a whole school up to 12th grade, but that's secular school. Everything we paid for it. Make sure that every girl in the school, in the village, goes to school. So we are for education, but for secular education, not just one religion only. That's the only request, and I hope they are already maybe doing it. Thank you.
Thank you, Gurukul. We assure you that anybody, if you would like to have the figures, we have all the figures. In, for example, Kerala, the percentage of, I feel he's implying that this is probably Hindus or, the percentage of Christians is 4%. So more than any other Hindus or Jainisms or any, the percentage of children of Christians is more in these schools than outside. So it is a secular, pro-secular. We don't refuse any child to come to Ekal Vidyalaya school. Did anybody want to ask any other question? Thank you so much. and dinner.